Welcome to the Peeling It Back pregame show. I'm Brad Whitman alongside manager Leo Rivera. Leo, after a late night last night, getting back early this morning, what's kind of the biggest challenge in helping this group reset mentally and physically for another series today?
Yeah, I think you said it. Long night. I don't really know if reset's the right word. I think we're just trying to get back to what we do, which is play consistent baseball and play hard. I think we kind of got away from that a little bit yesterday, but just trying to play as hard as we can and not play to the scoreboard and see what happens.
Okay, you dropped 2 out of 3 on the road versus Springfield. Now you're back in Borleske, kind of a chance at a fresher start to get back into that groove, get it back into that momentum. What do you want to see from the team in this opening game to kind of finish off strong before the All-Star break?
Yeah, I think we got to bring the energy. We got to bring it for all 3 games. It starts today for that first inning, right? When Raj goes out there on the mound, we know he's going to be good, and we know he's going to bring it. So we got to bring it on our end in the dugout, down in the bullpen, everybody all pulling the same direction, trying to win a ball game.
Well, we've been defending second place quite well in the South Division of the West Coast League. Now getting closer into the end of July, moving through the middle of the week, middle of the month, and getting through the All-Star break. What do you kind of want to see from this team to defend that first place spot, maybe try and take over the Raptors in first?
Yeah, just leave it all out there, especially these last 3 games. We get a little bit of a break, get to reset. So really just leave it all out there. Play as hard as they can. I know they're not going to be feeling the best, but we try not to listen to that, right? Don't listen to your body, how it feels, because you can always compete when you're not at your best.
Well, it's been a while since we've seen the Pippins. Of course, saw them in the season opening series all the way back in May, a long time ago now. What do you think that the group has done to really change and adapt and improve over the course of these last month and a half?
Yeah, I think they've just continued to get better. Same with us, though. I think the goal of any team is to keep playing your best baseball, keep getting better, and take it right into the playoffs and really peak there at the end.
Of course, always kind of had a rivalry between us and Yakima Valley, the Battle of the Basin, as it was called last year. Kind of getting that rivalry matchup. How do you think the energy is going to be like in Borleske and throughout both dugouts?
Yeah, I think it'll be great. I think both teams usually play with a lot of energy. We'll see if we can channel it in the right way, but I think it's going to be a good fight and a good test for us.
Well, we're obviously facing off against Yakima Valley so long ago now, it seems like when you go into another matchup versus a team that you faced off early in the year, do you kind of try and adapt of what you learned in that first matchup, or do you kind of treat it like a fresh start with all the time that's gone by?
Yeah, I think it's a fresh start, especially that very, very first opening weekend. A lot of 10 days, a lot of new guys. A lot of guys didn't have their reinforcements in, so they should be at full strength, and we are as well, and it should be a good test.
Well, thank you, Leo. Good luck today. First pitch set for 6:35 p.m. between the Sweets and the Pippins. We'll see you there.